in the movie about Wanda, who plays you?
You know, for years, everyone said that I looked like Helen Hunt. And she's
Oh,
a strong woman, so
yeah.
probably Helen Hunt.
Helen Hunt. Fabulous. So now we all know a little bit about Wanda, and I'm going to open it up to the audience. I'm going to start with Heather Morgan. Do you have a question for Wanda? To unmute.
Hi there. I love the spontaneous call-ons, Heather. They keep everybody on their toes. I do actually have a question, though. So earlier this year, there was a lot of press coming out about very high-profile women across a number of different industries. The research was mostly focused on tech and politics, but it was talking about how high-ranking women are burning out and they're leaving their roles, and why that's, dangerous for a number of different industries. And you were talking a little bit about being a single parent while you had all these high-pressure and high-profile roles. And my question is, what did you do to keep yourself feeling balanced and not burned out, and the continued motivation to keep going and striving for what you wanted?
Great question.
Great question. Many different things. I've tried different things with more success than others. I think one, make sure that you don't lose track of everyone needs a support group, right? All my friends always are like, you have so many different groups of people. I'm like, I have different groups of people that fulfill different parts of me, right? Because we're all composed up of many different people within inside us. So I have support groups that are my fellow, work related, that I've worked with in past lives, or fellow professionals I meet through different groups that I join. I have a good group of friends that I raised my daughter with. They're moms of other friends. I have I have all my charity friends that I work on all these boards with. So each of those people give me a different perspective. And as long as I keep myself networking and getting that support, I find that very helpful. Don't go home and be alone, you get depressed. So, and then I also try to make sure I work in some self-care, which is difficult when you have to time it all. So I go away to a spa and get a massage, or I, do something like that. I try to make myself do that. And, you have to take time for yourself, and that is super hard to work-life balance, especially when your kids are young. So there's parts of it where, I probably wasn't very good at it all. And it's journey, right? We all can get better and just learn kind of what works for us and what doesn't.
That's great advice. Thank you.
Thank you. Rob, I'm going to go ahead and ask for you, Rob.
Hello, Wanda. Hey, I just had a quick question that kind of relates back to alcohol in a little bit. The exhibition industry really waited a long time to fully embrace alcohol sales, and now it's become a pretty large piece of their business. And with cannabis legalization happening across the country, and actually other countries completely legalizing it, has Cinemark done anything to think about the future and how they might incorporate cannabis and consumption at their locations?
I think we've talked about a little. I don't think we've made a decision. So fortunately, I don't have to make that decision. I'm marketing and content. So so no, but I mean, obviously cannabis is a growing segment. So I think that we'll just continue on with the discussions.
Okay. Rob, put your contact in the chat, and if anybody that's an exhibitor here that wants to just have a conversation, you can reach out to Rob and talk to him about it.
How does everyone else feel about it?
Anybody else have a comment?
Well, I'll just chime in from an Alamo Drafthouse perspective. I know that our F&B team right now is in the process of sampling some of those CBD infused beverages, because it does seem like it would hit a lot of our audience well. I think we're trying to be very cautious about it, though, because since we do a good business in alcohol sales and we also protect the movie-going experience, we want it to be very, mature and unriled. Yeah. How do you ensure that someone doesn't combine too much alcohol with your CBD infused and then